Hello, good morning. It is Marley. I am an angel on earth, just like you. Um, I have been talking to my phone and people about the new earth and about things we're experiencing and about things I've experienced. And we're all experiencing the same things, especially if you're a little bit tapped in. We've all kind of been pushed over the past year not to work, to heal deeper, to be in solitude, to be in isolation. And I would talk about these things as I was going through it, but now I'm on the other end of it, and I really realized that this journey is secular. Like, you're gonna go around and you're gonna come up and you're gonna become more conscious, but you're still gonna go around and you're still gonna feel things. You're still gonna have negativity come up. You're still going to be triggered. You're still going to have to uncover some pattern or behavior, subconscious belief that you're experiencing. No matter how much you know, no matter how much you think you've healed, it just keeps on spinning. Like, you're just gonna keep going through it. And I got pushed last year to really take a step out of like matrix work, showing up to anything 9 to 5. It wasn't happening. Like, my time structure from like Monday to Sunday, of like Monday to Friday 9 to 5, like that gridlock time structure completely disappeared out of my life. I worked part-time freelance on boats on the ocean, and that shifted my whole perspective. Like, this little box that you tried to put me in, I just broke through, right? And then a part of me working on the boats in the ocean and sailing is because when I was 17 years old, that's the first thing I wanted to manifest. I am sailing. And I didn't know if manifestation was real. I had nothing, no proof, no nothing to believe in, other than I was very hurt by life, and I could run away to my little dream reality of sailing the ocean. And every time I would journal, every time I would connect with myself, I would just go to that place, which it would be me sailing the world, me traveling by sailboat, me being in love on a sailboat, whatever. Like, it was just always, that was my go-to escapism, okay? And I go up to California for fun, not for sailing, and all the boats unlocked themselves, and I've been on 3 sailboats for longer than 6 weeks. The Bahamas, and then the Pacific Ocean, Mexico, all the way down to El Salvador. And I literally only got that from my mind alone, from creating it on the inside for so long and opening my heart to it, not putting a time frame on it, and literally letting it just come into my life. And then from there, I took it and then just kept opening other avenues. But that completely proved to me that manifestation is real. That completely proved to me, oh fuck, there's magic here. There's something happening on this earth that I've never been taught, and I'm experiencing something. To me, it was so profound. And as I'm manifesting and creating things for myself, I'm getting things and I'm realizing, like, oh my God, like, if I would have opened up my beliefs, if I would have opened up my self-concepts or what I believe to be true about this thing that I can manifest, I could have so much more right now. Because I would manifest the sailboat, but the sailboat wouldn't be food, income, housing. Like, it wasn't enough. Like, I would get the sailboat, or I would get the thing that I always wanted. And I'm like, dude, if I just would have added details into this and understood that I could have had more, like, I'd be fully supported right now, which always was fully supported. I was creating limited beliefs within that, and I learned that. So, like, as I'm learning that, I'm also unlearning the things that made me dream small, that made me think I couldn't have all the money in the world or all the housing in the world or whatever. So, like, I'm moving through the timeline. I'm creating, manifesting things from my consciousness pretty much like a year ago, and I'm experiencing them and I'm in them, and I'm like, this is such a reflection of me from the past. Like, what am I creating next? Because I'll experience that in the future. The last thing I created that was just like, this is crazy, was that sail in the Bahamas. In the Bahamas, I get on the sailboat. I absolutely love the ocean. I healed on the ocean. The ocean proved to me that magic is real, that God is real, that manifestation is real. And I can pretty much be anywhere as I'm fine, as long as I'm on the ocean. I get on the boat in the Bahamas, and this captain is on drugs, okay? I left where I'm from because of the overconsumption of alcohol and drugs. So I get on this boat and he's on drugs and I'm like, fuck it, I love the ocean so much. I'm gonna put up with this. I'm gonna handle it. I'm from where I'm from, I can do it. I'm gonna get through this, I'm gonna make money. I'm gonna love the ocean, it's gonna be fine. So the whole time I'm there, thankfully they had good guests. A guest comes on, he's wearing a Deus t-shirt where I started a social event in LA, and he had the book that we were reading before I left, and I was like, thank you God for giving me a sign. But we did a meditation together on this boat, shout out to him. And what I got out of the meditation was, it is gorgeous all around me. It was beautiful water, beautiful everything, sea life, skies, sunsets, but there was still chaos. The captain. And it reminded me and it showed me this is a direct manifestation of where I was at consciously 3 months ago, 2 months ago. I am beautiful. I am learning that I am beautiful. I am learning that my brain's beautiful, that my body's beautiful, that my spiritual beliefs are beautiful. But I'm still in chaos from my past and limiting beliefs. Like living boat to boat, not eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, not being on a routine. It was just still chaos. So at my consciousness level, I could only create that boat and that experience to be completely beautiful, but still have chaos. And when I meditated and connected, I saw that and I was like, beautiful but chaotic. Like, this is exactly who I am or who I was. And now I know that I want to move past this and I deserve more than this boat. And I can have this, I can have beautiful and I can have perfect. Like, I can have it all. Like, I'm not settling here. I don't have to be with a crackhead captain. Like, I can have more. And that's a part of that cycle of like all year long I was getting what I wanted, but I was still dealing with things, not settling because I was getting exactly what I wanted. Wouldn't I be happy? No, because you can have more. So I'm going through that cycle. I'm getting what I want. I'm experiencing it. I'm like, what do I want to change about this? How do I feel about this on the inside? What was my limiting beliefs? What was holding me back from having it all? And I would correct it. I'd feel it. I'd know, no, you can have more. So on that boat, it's like, no, I can have more. I don't have to settle for this. And I literally wrote in my journal one night because I stayed because I was making money and I haven't made money all year long. And it's just like, I got to just suck it up and work, or that's how I felt. So I wrote in my journal when I went back after Christmas, I was like, I am calling upon my angels and God to remove all the negativity out of my life and push me to my highest timeline. I trust and I know I'm being guided and pushed to my highest timeline. And the next morning, this motherfucker tried to scream at me over laundry, like scream. And I will quote some of the things he said to me. I ought to make you swim to shore. You're lucky I don't leave you high and dry on land. It was horrible. He was horrible. And when that happened, I was like, get me off this boat. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels, for screaming in my face this morning to get off this boat. This is my sign. I had nothing lined up. I just spent my money flying back to the boat, and then I was about to spend it all trying to get home because flights from the Bahamas to Miami or anywhere in the US was about to be crazy. And I just trusted and I just knew, and I was like, if these were all my problems, here you go, God. I am deserving of more. I'm deserving of being supported. I am deserving of having it all. I will not experience lack. I will not experience. But through that experience, in order to not experience like the bad end, the stress, the lack, you have to keep your body and your nervous system in a place of someone that is supported. So when I was literally within 15 minutes of this man screaming at me, packing up my bag, getting on land, finding a taxi, making him bring me to a small little airport on an island I've never been to, literally booked the first flight, went to Miami. Miami had to train up an hour to Fort Lauderdale, I was just browsing flights to LA, to New Orleans, wherever I had friends and family, found one. But through all of that, as I'm literally spending everything in my bank account, through all of that, I knew I was okay. I knew that I deserved to be okay and to experience the highest outcome. So I did not worry. I did not stress. I was pissed off at the captain, and you're allowed to be pissed off at people if they piss you off. And I expressed that and I experienced that. But one thing that I knew is that everything happens for a reason. I trust the timing of this. I asked for answers. I asked to be pushed to my highest timeline. So if I had to get off the boat in that way, if it had to be that drastic to get me off that boat, I'm here for it. Thank you, God. Keep pushing. I knew I was guided. Within 24 hours, I have a friend who asked me to come help her with her household because she has a big house, husband, baby. And I was like, absolutely. You see, God, I see you. And what I was missing in my life after a year of boating is routine, stability, and femininity, because I spent the last year just figuring it out, and it's very masculine to be in. And healing, though, and living on boats, it was just like very boy for me. I needed femininity, I needed protection, I needed safety, I needed to turn my brain off, I needed to relax. That's what I needed for my next chapter, and I didn't really know that. But when the opportunity came up of that's exactly what I needed, I was like, that's exactly what I need. Like, if I want to reach the goals I want to reach, if I want to talk and be a channel, if I want to heal people, if I want to connect with like people that need me, I have to be stable. I have to be clear. I have to be completely still and feminine and confident, because I have not been able to work out. I was allowed to work out in this opportunity. So anyways, I knew that I was worthy, and God moves through people, places. He moves through and wants to pay you. So I knew he moved through these people and gave me that opportunity, and I was like, thank you, sir. And here I am now, chilling, and it's just time to take the next leap. And the next leap is taking donation-based calls with people who are experiencing some type of obstacle holding them back from the next chapter in their life, or me just being a mirror to reflect back to you all that you are. Because sometimes when we're around people that don't know themselves well, they will never reflect back to you all that you are. And it's hard to believe that you're something grand or big, or you could achieve this when no one's telling you can. So I've had people be mirrors to me, and it's really just being a friend on the phone, listening, holding space, allowing you to talk, allowing you to feel, allowing you to reflect on the cycle you're in, or just having an outside opinion and mirror back to you all that you are. Or I'm thoroughly tapped in and clairvoyant. I can see the cycles that people are stuck in, negative patterns, behaviors. I can see the obstacle that you need to jump over to get to your highest timeline. I can help you build out your highest timeline. I can help you connect with the highest parts of yourself that you might not see. I can mirror back to you higher beliefs. Yeah, and I would love to start working with people. And that starts with just me taking phone calls or chatting back and forth, open forum, donation-based, just connection and starting a community. And that's where I'm at now. And through this, I'll learn my energy, I'll learn you guys' energy, and then excel. But I trust the process, and it's led me to here. And if I would have freaked out a year ago, if I would have ran home a year ago, I wouldn't be right here. And for that, I'm blessed, and I'm grateful that I could experience God the way that I feel him and understand him. And I would love to share with the world the way that I feel and understand it, because it is magical, it is free, it's a decision. And once you experience it once, you cannot sell this energy that's here with us, source. You can't sell it short and not believe in it once you experience it once. Once you get something, you're like, how did this spawn in? Like, you would never doubt it again. And you stop worrying and you just move through, and like, you feel safe and you don't stress and you don't work. You don't work hard. You're service-based. You give to others and other people give to you. Like, it's the new earth. But yeah, all us regular folk are turning spiritual woo-woo, but not in like dance around a campfire, but in there's just something here on earth and we all deserve to tap into it and be normal while we're experiencing it and get what we want and not have to like go to a church on Sunday or wear tribal stuff and blow into horns. I don't know, like, there's magic, but you can be just normal. So I'm always here to support and guide and teach and love, and welcome to the new earth. Cheers. I ran out of phone storage, so I'm on my MacBook. But that's a part of this life. It's like, we're just humans. We're just silly little goofy humans. And I'm not that professional. We're just chilling. Even though I'm literally a fucking professional photographer in real life and love like aesthetics and branding and design, and my Instagram to me is fire. But when it comes to like sitting down and talking, like, we are all one. We are all the same. There's no distance between me and you. We're one. But I was coming back on to finish the video and to let you guys know that I love to talk. I love to connect. And I'm opening up a forum to where we can have online discussions, community, donation-based phone calls, or you just tell me what you need. Tell me what you're looking for, and I can be there for you. I'm going to attach an email address. You can email and then from there exchange. But it is pretty much just going to be a space for you to have someone until I figure out the rest. I'm just creating a space that anyone and everyone can show up in if they need support, if they need the conversation, if they need answers. One-on-one coaching is fine. We can do that, or we could be friends, or just let me, I need this time and space to work on my magic, to work on my energy skills, to work on my coaching, to work on my connecting. I need to see where my energy flows the most. So the more people I have just in and out, and the more I can see and observe, then like the more I can dial in exactly what I am, which is just a little human, but I'm an angel on earth, just like you, because you wouldn't listen. But I will see you soon. And hopefully this is a regular occurrence.